What is up, bros and broettes? I'm Inkslasher, and about 2 weeks ago, I made a video called 5 Secret Game Modes You Never Played, and basically it was about 5 game modes that were supposed to be released in Call of Duty games, but then got completely cut from them. And I asked you guys if you wanted to see another video like that one. All you had to do was leave a like rating, and today we've got 5 more game modes you've probably never even heard of, let alone played. So these are some pretty cool things. There's a lot of things that were supposed to go into Call of Duty games that later on got cut. Some of these things also include weapons and maps, and if you want to see more of these videos with cut content from Call of Duty games, leave a like rating, and let's say if this video gets over 2,000 likes, we'll do another video like this one, maybe with weapons, maybe with maps. You can let me know which one you'd prefer to see down in the comments below. But as I did research for this video, it's really insane the amount of stuff that they plan on putting in Call of Duty games that later gets cut. It's really insane, and I think you guys will really enjoy videos about that. But today we're focusing on 5 game modes that were supposed to get released with Call of Duty games and then got completely cut. So the first game mode we're going to talk about today, we actually have some gameplay of, and this one is called Die Hard. Now, this is actually the only game mode that we're going to talk about that I'm actually happy that they didn't put into the game, and you'll see why in a second. So what is Die Hard? It's not a game mode in of itself, but what it is a variant of game mode. So for example, what you're watching here is Die Hard Team Deathmatch, or you can play Die Hard Domination, or Die Hard Hardpoint, or something along those lines. And basically what Die Hard is everyone will have a more chance for survival, aka it'll be harder for them to die. So if you can't already tell, this game mode was supposed to be in Modern Warfare 2, and in Modern Warfare 2, generally speaking, you die pretty quickly. So what they did to accomplish this is 2 main things. First of all, they gave every single person last stand. So when you kill someone, they drop down to the last stand, they can shoot you with a pistol, and their teammates can actually revive them. This is something that people hated in Call of Duty. Everyone hated Last Stand, so I'm really not surprised that they cut this game mode altogether. However, that's not the only thing that they did. They also made normal weapons weaker, so you didn't have stopping power in this game mode, and on top of that, every single weapon you would use would be weaker than the normal weapon. So it would be actually harder to kill someone, and then once you killed them, they would drop into Last Stand and could be revived by a teammate. So it really was a lot more difficult to kill people in this game mode. And like I said, this is the only game mode I'm actually happy they didn't put into the game. Reason being, I just really don't like Last Stand. This next game mode, in my opinion, sounds by far the coolest out of any of them we're going to talk about today. This one is called Hacker, and it was supposed to be in Black Ops 2. Now, this was going to be a free-for-all style game mode where basically what you had to do was find AGRs scattered throughout the map, and if you don't remember what the AGR is, it's basically the Wally bot from Black Ops 2, aka the Cerberus from Black Ops 3. Then once you found the AGR, you would have to then hack the AGR, presumably the same way you'd plant a bomb or something like that in Search and Destroy, and then you could control it and get kills that way. What's unclear is whether only kills with the AGRs count towards winning the game, or if you get gun kills, whether they count or not. What most people assume is that kills with the AGR would grant higher points than getting kills with your weapon. Now, we don't have any gameplay alone for this game mode, however, we do have some game files of audio that were hidden in the game.
Hack the AGRs. You've been hacked. AGR hacked. Your AGR has been hacked.
So based off of those game files, it sounds like not only could you find a neutral AGR and hack it, but you could also hack into an enemy's AGR and kind of steal it from them. Now, it's not really clear how any of that would work. However, we do know, like I said, this is a free-for-all game mode, so assumably there'd be a lot of AGRs running around the map, and part of the game would be some AGR versus AGR gunfights. This next game mode was supposed to be in Modern Warfare 3, and it was supposed to be called Grindr. And no, this game mode has nothing to do with the dating app for gay men, it has everything to do with Modern Warfare 3. Now, this game mode's interesting because very little is known about this game mode, and the only thing we really have is some audio files.
Grindr. Hardcore Grindr. Get to the target area. Grinder. Hardcore grinder. Get to the target area.
Now I know hardcore grinder sounds incredibly dirty, but what this game mode is actually speculated to be is either something like hardpoint or something like drop zone. The reason being, if you listen to the audio files, it said get to the target area. Something with a target area is hardpoint or drop zone. Now there was another game mode in Black Ops 2 called Grind, which was later recreated in Black Ops 3 and called Fracture. This was a game mode where you'd kill people, they would drop dog tags, and you'd have to bring these dog tags back to a capture area, and that's how you would receive points. That's another idea of what this could be, but really, other than these audio files, we don't really have much of an idea of what this could be. So if you have any ideas whatsoever, feel free to let me know what you think down in the comments below. The final two game modes we're going to be talking about are both from Advanced Warfare, and both of these game modes were cut very early in development. The reason why I know that is because we have very little information on both of them. For both game modes, we have a code name and a very brief description. So the first game mode, for example, is called KOTM. I have no idea what that stands for. If you have any idea at all what that stands for, feel free to let me know down in the comments. But the game description for this one is it uses the free-for-all game type, and the game mode description is destroy the enemy base. I have no idea what this means. The fact that it's a free-for-all game type and you have a base doesn't really make any sense to me. The only thing that I can really think of is that each player has to defend a select area, and by killing that player and kind of moving into their area, it may expand, and then you get a larger and larger area, and then the person to own the most area by the end of the game mode maybe wins. But overall, I really have no idea what this actually means. It's very cryptic, and if you have any ideas, feel free to let me know down in the comments. The final game mode, as I mentioned, is once again in Advanced Warfare, and this one is called Boot, B-O-O-T, and we have a little bit more information on this one. So the description of this is use enemy target to delay use of their exo powers. So based off of the description and the name Boot, it's suspected that this game mode was supposed to be called Reboot, and basically my idea of what this was supposed to be is it was a game of team deathmatch, and one of the enemies would basically be like the enemy team's power source, and by killing that enemy, it would temporarily disable the enemy's exo powers. Because remember, Advanced Warfare was the first Call of Duty game to actually have exosuits and boost jumps and that kind of thing. So by disabling that, it would make for an interesting game of team deathmatch. But like I said, the only actual information we have on that was that very brief menu description. So guys, those are 5 game modes you probably have never played in Call of Duty, and I'm really interested to hear what you guys have to say about them. What one personally sounds the most fun to you? If you ask me, the one that sounds the most fun is the Black Ops 2 hacker game mode, the one that's a free-for-all where you get to hack people's AGRs, and I think that would be a lot of fun to play. But like I said, let me know what you think down in the comments. Also, if you want to see more videos like this where we talk about cut content from Call of Duty games, all you have to do to show me is hit that like button. Let's see if we can get this video over 2,000 likes. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, be sure to hit that subscribe button because I have new Call of Duty videos coming out every single day of the week, and that subscribe button is the best way to stay up to date on that. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace out.